Tell me about how you qualified for the Olympics.
So in swimming, we have a qualification process. So we go to a trials. You have to get a certain time that they lay out for us. And you also have to come top two, because obviously it's only 2 Brits per nation. And I remember going to the trials in Beijing and kind of not really thinking, yes, I'm going to go, or no, I'm not. I think it was just this opportunity that was there. There wasn't any pressure. It wasn't like you must make it. It was just a situation that was like, I really hope I do, and what a lovely bonus if I do make it.
Looking back now, I don't think she got it. I don't think it was such a big thing to her, because she didn't think she was ready to go to the Olympics. You know, the Olympics is something that happens to other people. You know, they're big things. They're what we watch on the TV. They're not what I go to.
She was swimming world-class times in training and in competition, even though she wasn't rested. So the whole year in Beijing, you know, in 2008, I thought we had the potential to do something special.
I used to get so nervous. I was a very, very nervous racer. I much prefer training to racing. I hated the build-up. I used to feel sick. I used to need to lie down. I couldn't eat for a couple of days. I would just feel permanently sick. It's hard when it comes to that, because I always felt like the racing is just like the giving birth of having a baby, because it's just like, you've got to do it to get the end result. But I didn't like it, and I knew it was going to be painful, and setting yourself up for that amount of pain, it is hard.
I've never seen an athlete push themselves as hard. It was brutal, what she could do. I mean, you know, the public watch the end result. They don't see what they do every day. Her pain tolerance was immense.
Who in particular helped you to get race ready?
It was always just my coach. It was always a case of Bill just making things a little bit more fun. We used to do this little task before I'd race where we'd each write down what time that we thought we would go. So I would write down what time I thought I was going to go. He did. We never showed each other. We used to give them to our sports scientist, and whoever was the closest would have to buy the other one a chocolate cake. Taking away that bit of nervousness and making it into a bit of game. Remembering the fun side of sport, I think, is really important. I have to say, he always won. I never got the chocolate cake. He got it every time. He pretty much predicted what time I was going to go every single time, but that's what he was doing with setting me up for training. I had my best friend next to me all the time. We did the same event, and that was always really nice. People they tried for a little bit to make us these big rivals, and it was just never worked, because we were never rivals. We're still best friends now. But we would help each other, both qualify for the Olympics, but be able to get those medals and kind of really support each other, that we just use one another, each other in such a good way.
So you really had a very tight support group around you going into Beijing. Your mum and dad, your coach, and your best friend. And when you had your success, did you add others, or were others added or provided for you after you became the Olympic champion?
It was just incredible seeing your little daughter win a race in an Olympic final.
As a woman now, but a girl who grew up being sort of tall and into sport and not the normal look of what was expected of girls of that age, there was this natural-looking, beautiful girl, just sort of, it felt like she just accidentally won those medals. It felt like, oh, I was swimming fast. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just overtake that person and get that medal.
Not only has she won 2 Olympic medals, she's just destroyed a 28-year-old world record. No swimmer in history in Britain has won 2 Olympic gold medals. No Olympic swimmer for 108 years had done that.